On June 3, 1872, General George Musalas Colvocoresses' life was cut short in Bridgeport, Connecticut. He had a distinguished career, a veteran of the United States exploring expedition and the Civil War. The circumstances of his murder remain shrouded in mystery. Born on the Greek island of Chios in 1816, his life was plagued with upheaval during the Greek War for independence from the Ottoman Empire, which lasted from 1821 to 1829. In 1822, along with his two sisters, were kidnapped and 6 of his brothers killed. He was sold into slavery, but his father managed to ransom him. He was then sent to America in 1824, arriving in Baltimore, Maryland. Once there, he was adopted by Captain Alden Partridge, the founder of the American Library, Scientific and Military Academy. Colvocoresses graduated the academy in 1831. In 1832, he was appointed a midshipman serving on the frigate USS United States in the Mediterranean Squadron. From 1838 to 1842, he served on what was called the Wilkes Expedition, which was an exploring expedition which extensively explored the Pacific Ocean. During the Civil War, he commanded the USS Supply and later the USS Saratoga. He was cited multiple times by the Secretary of the Navy for his service. On April 4, 1867, he was commissioned as a captain and subsequently placed on the retired list. In his personal life, he married Miss Eliza Freelon Halsey in 1846, and she bore him 2 children, George Partridge Colvocoresses, born April 3, 1847, and a sister. His son, George P. Colvocoresses, would graduate the United States Naval Academy and would rise to United States Rear Admiral, serving with considerable distinction. George Partridge Colvocoresses served as executive officer aboard the Concord during the Battle of Manila Bay. The commander of the Concord wrote, "Each and every one of my subordinates did his whole duty with enthusiasm and zeal beyond all praise. I am particularly indebted to the executive officer, Lieutenant Commander George P. Colvocoresses, for his cool and efficient manner with which he met each phase of the action, and for his hearty cooperation in my plans." His daughter, Franca Eliza Colvocoresses, married writer John Dennison Champlin, Jr. in 1873. On June 3, 1872, the patriarch of the family was killed in Bridgeport, Connecticut, while on his way to catch a steamboat to New York City, walking down Clinton Street. He was intercepted and shot with a pistol. There are conflicting ages reported. Some news said he was 60 at the time of his death, others 55. An estimated $8,000 in cash, approximately $250,000 in 2025 buying power, and another $80,000 in stocks, about $2.5 million in today's buying power, were never recovered. Despite investigations at the time, no one was ever charged, though many years later, a Danish sailor on his deathbed claimed to have committed the crime in a robbery gone